Arm strength, quickness, agility, and body control. The essential elements of the winning defensive baseball player. And with Coach Emanski's Defensive Drills video, you'll learn the amazing training secrets of America's finest baseball school. The Defensive Drills video features revolutionary training techniques developed by professional scout and instructor Tom Emanski. Techniques that get results, producing baseball world's back-to-back-to-back AAU national championship teams and even a gold medal in international competition. In a recent review, Collegiate Baseball Magazine exclaimed, with Coach Emanski's techniques, the future of baseball is here today. Even top professional players are impressed. Just ask Major League superstar Fred McGriff.
I'm so impressed with the instructional videos by Coach Emanski that I've given them my full endorsement. When you watch them, you'll know why.
The Defensive Drills video is available now for immediate shipping. It makes a great gift and benefits players of all ages and ability levels. To order your copy, call toll-free 1-800-544-1000. That's 1-800-544-1000. Call now.
All right, guys, big one today.
Huge.
Big trip.
I think the less I think about it, the better we're going to be.
Randy, what are we doing?
We're throwing out the first pitch at a baseball game.
We were somewhere and we were talking about, like, what are some things, like, if you were to make a bucket list, what would be on your bucket list? You know what I really want to do? I want to throw out the first pitch at a baseball game.
We're working our butts off over here, trying to get creative in ways you guys can pay off this debt here. I need you to meet us at least a little halfway and dance for us a little bit. Get creative. You can work some of your contacts. I mean, I think, look, if you guys manage to get out there and throw out the first pitch of a Major League spring training game and manage to throw a strike, that would be something that I think would be worthwhile in getting paid for. And listen, George W. Bush in 2001, when he threw out the first pitch of the World Series game, he did it with a bulletproof vest on, and he fired one right down the pipe. I think we can talk about doubling that bonus amount if you wear a bulletproof vest.
I'd like to see a curveball as well. Fastball is one thing.
We couldn't find you a bulletproof vest, but
No, that was a bummer. You know, in true Strat fashion, we kind of let the time get away from us this morning. We were a little later arriving than we would have wanted to.
it's a spread out town.
So we get there, we get parked, we're kind of scrambling to meet our contact. We actually get a ride in the cart over to the third base side.
After that guy dropped out, toss the pie man with his camera.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, you can't bring that camera in? No, I can. You guys are, I gotta give you a ride. True VIP stuff.
Yeah, come on. Where are you going?
We're going that way, though.
What?
We're going that way.
Hop in. I just got to drop these professionals off. Yeah.
Are you guys baseball players?
At heart.
Sorry. Yeah, we're here at Brewers, White Sox, Camelback Ranch Park out in, where are we? Glendale, maybe? Glendale area. Just unbelievable.
Nothing gets me jacked up like seeing a big man get jacked up. So helping him fulfill a dream is great. I don't need to throw first pitch. I got some scar tissue from rec league in high school.
What does that mean?
I kind of struggled to locate as I got older. And, no issue throwing from short to first, but finding a strike zone became a bit of a burden.
Were you endangered other children?
I hit a few guys in high school rec league, but I used to be like kind of the dude, and then it just kind of flipped on me. There's no lonelier place.
Oh.
Not to psych you out, but like if you can't locate, man, there's nobody coming to help you.
Well, thank you for that.
But no, I'm going to give you a big fat target back there.
All right.
If they let me, we'll see.
You know, these spring training stadiums, it's not like you're going underneath and through the clubhouse or, it's literally you're just walking down the stands and there's a little door right by the home dugout. Yeah, we're out on the field.
All of a sudden
And then you got a little surprised, though.
We're in the show. Well, I kind of asked him. I wanted you to have a friendly face back behind the plate. And I was ready to, dig one out of the dirt for you.
Right.
Scoot over, just absorb, not letting that ball by me.
They said absolutely not. Neil cannot catch.
Can you do 2 first pitches?
Oh,
each one to throw.
No, yes.
You want 2?
You throw one and I throw one.
Same time? No, one after the other.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I've advised a lot of people on first pitches, and I'll tell you what the secret is. Number one, see if you can't play a little catch sometime, even if it's a couple hours before. If you want to come over to my house, we'll play a little catch, warm you up, and then you go to the White Sox game.
Haven't really gotten a chance to warm up. A little nervous about that.
Secondly, do it from the top of the mound.
Yeah.
Don't be one of these guys that goes to the front of the dirt circle, nothing like that.
They told us don't go on the mound, and we wanted to be respectful, and I know.
Yeah, we said, are you sure?
But then he kind of left the door open at the end. He's like, yeah, we're not going to come out and tackle you, but also don't do it.
Throw a curveball?
Now, if you want to throw a curveball, fine, but it doesn't matter how hard you throw it. Just make sure it gets there on a fly. So think about hitting a nice soft wedge. That's what you're trying to throw. Give the guy who's catching it plenty of chance to field it if it's a little bit off one side or another. So those are the 3 components.
Where's that? We want to hum it in there though, like President Bush is the one we always think about, right?
Well, that's good, but I can tell you that they're not going to sign you no matter how hard you throw it.
That's good advice.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proud?
A young lady did a wonderful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. And then it was go time.
And I turned to you and I said, you know what? She had a job to do, and she did her job. It's time for us to do our job.
Yeah.
Throwing out today's ceremonial first pitch, please welcome to the field Neil and Randy from Golf Media Company, No Laying Up.
All right, Carlos.
Neil and Randy will each be throwing a first pitch to the White Sox, Carlos Perez.
All right, Randy. Let me set you up with some good juju.
I've never thought about throwing the first pitch out of baseball, ever. Truly, never crossed my mind. Now that I've done it, I got to get back out there and throw a better pitch, man. That's on my list. I got to go redeem myself. But I'm proud of you. You rose to the occasion, man.
All right, down the pipe. All right, let's hear it for
Out of here.
Come on,
baby. Come on.
Yes.
Let's go.
I was nervous, straight up. There's just not much else in life that's like that good nervousness where the heart's pumping and that's what I was feeling today.
I feel like I got mine over the heart.
Yours was inside. I like that guy. Hey, Dom.
That was beautiful.
What's up?
What's up, Dom?
You see that? He threw an inside strike.
That was just Pac-Man ball.
You kind of put a ghost fork on him. I think the bottom dropped out of that thing. I like it.
Nice throw. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. You see that strike the big man threw? Woo! My guy hit him in the head.
That was literally a dream come true. That was one thing I always wanted to do in life. So
That's what we like to do.
Thank you.
Absolutely, our pleasure.
Boy's got some treats.
It's not as bad as it looks.
It's for the production guy. Most of it's for DJ.
You guys said he was starving.
You gotta get some hot dogs and peanuts when you're at the game.
Second baseman, number 1, Elvis Andrews.
He played in Texas for a while.
Yeah, he was a stud for the Rangers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Sox just signed him to play second base.
And then we just got to go sit over, deep left, kind of. What'd you call that? That's not the hot corner.
No. That's deep down the left field line, but it is foul ball territory.
Watching baseball, you find it relaxing. I find it to be labor sometimes. You got to work to stay engaged. You really got to you can lose track of the count quickly. You can lose track of the innings quickly.
You can. I think what's fun about that though is that loud crack of the bat. Redirects your attention so quickly.
As I've said, I wouldn't consider myself a baseball fan, but I have a lot of respect for baseball fans. It's a sign of people that have no problem sitting still for a while, letting things. They're kind of letting it come to them.
I mean,
Wish I had a little bit more of that in me, to be honest with you.
I think it fits like my personality to a T like that.
Ooh, that's a great hit.
A lot of downtime and then just periods of ecstasy or just like bitter disappointment.
Interrupted by chaos.
Yeah.
And then it's like you pick up the ball and it's like, oh my God, you know, the outfielder's racing back. So there are little sounds of the game, right, that can kind of snap you back and redirect your focus as a fan.
For the White Sox, now pitching number 40, Reynaldo Lopez. Now at second base, number 12.
All right, let's start with an easy one. Let's start with your name and your occupation, please.
Hi, I'm Jason Benetti. I am a sports announcer.
For
the Chicago White Sox. So that first one was actually an interview question. My name?
Yes.
Wow. Walter Cronkite is here.
He is easily one of my favorite broadcasters. My wife, Justine, feels the same way. Kind of the person you spend your whole summer with.
Have you ever met Jason Benetti?
I've never met Jason. I've threatened to meet him many times, and we've never gotten it to work out, so this is going to be awesome.
Hell yeah, I'm so excited for you.
Why do you like the White Sox?
They're so scrappy. Like, I think every White Sox fan is like, we've been through a lot. But it's a tough fan base. It's a really knowledgeable fan base. And I mean, I grew up on the south side of Chicago, like first 6-7 years in the city and then in the south suburbs. So like, you have to be a Sox fan. And I just love going to games and like watching Frank Thomas and Robin Ventura and all those guys and Jack McDowell. Like the 93 team is the team that made me a White Sox fan. I always wanted to do this from like, you know, age 14, 15.
Did you ever write any notes to that effect of what you wanted to do when you grew up?
It's a setup. Well, I went to law school. I know what leading questions are.
Tell us about an essay you wrote when you were in grade school.
I think essay is a little bit of a stretch. Evidently, I wrote this essay that said what I want to be when I grow up is the White Sox announcer. First of all, this essay I wrote basically looks like it was like my first day of cursive ever. But I wrote that I wanted to be the next White Sox announcer. I wanted to like replace Hawk Harrelson at some point. And then it happened, which is ridiculous.
How many games do you say you watch?
I probably watch 100 a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Like start to finish?
Or most of it. You know, if it turns into a blowout, I might flip it off or,
but
you
it's
know.
Pretty much a daily thing of like you're going to turn the Reds on.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. I think for the people who like it, it just becomes part of your daily ritual. And that's where the broadcasters play such a big part.
Sure.
Is they're, you know, it's like a daily podcast almost, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like you probably won't, the first time you do it, you'll be like, oh, yeah, well, you know. But you make yourself keep doing it a few times. And you'll start to meet those broadcasters and you'll get their humor and, you know, I think that's where it really builds. It's like any good sports talk show.
Life got a bit too hectic.
Sure.
Now it's time to turn your dreams into your reality.
Neil, don't be the mook.
I don't want to know what you have designing the offseason. What's up, guys?
What's up?
We went full wind-up.
How are
on
you?
the first pitch.
DJ.
Outstanding. Good to see you.
You as well.
How did Randy and Neil do on their first pitch?
I didn't know we were going full wind-up. It was just like gangly. The whole thing was just gangly. I just saw arms and legs coming at me. Like very rarely do you see people with actual form do this, and that streak continued.
I couldn't believe how casual the TV booth was.
I was going to say the same thing.
Right? Like, I thought it was like, don't you dare make a sound.
Yeah.
You know, you stand there in the corner. And that couldn't have been further from the truth. Their production assistant, the lovely lady named Michelle, she said, oh yeah, come in. Oh, they're just having a good time. How many outs are there? 2? I gotta update my scorecard.
Behind the step and repeat, just kind of clowning them, like, move on.
Yeah.
People have invited you into their homes time after time after time for decades now.
Blow these many years.
Well, that says something about you.
Or they lead sheltered lives.
I was gonna say maybe the remote is broken.
it's voices you hear 5, 6, 7 times a week. And, you know, you're sitting in your living room, you're sitting on your deck, you're sitting in your car. They go places with you, and they become familiar, and you get a sense of their humor, and you start to get the inside jokes, and it really builds a strong relationship.
76 Robinson now pitching for the Brewers.
White Sox like that.
89 Cam Devaney.
Although we were called the 9th inning up there in the box.
We got some reps, put some stuff on tape.
Oh, boys found their own little spot over here, huh?
You're sitting in the play-by-play seat. Can you handle that?
And that's a ground ball to the short. Easy throw over the first, and it's one away. Now, Randy, what'd you see out here today? You know, here we are on the top of the 9th, 5-1 game. Any bright spots for the Brewers?
Well, you know, Neil, I'd say the only bright spot for the Brewers, the sun's starting to peek through. But yeah, it was a tough day on the mound for Corbin Burns. Not exactly the start he wanted. Wow, that ball's hit hard.
And we're going to touch them all, Randy. How about this?
There's your bright spot, huh?
Brewers not going down without a fight. I'll tell you what, still a little bit of life left of these beer makers.
I've always loved baseball because it gives you the opportunity to do the game like you are sitting in the stands and just taking the day in.
What do you think is more rare, hole-in-one in golf or catching a foul ball?
There's a new look to Steve's replay corner.
Oh, there you go.
I haven't had either.
Oh man, what a look that is. You're so happy there.
Oh, that ball's hammered. Josh Van Meter now.
So 1 out, 1 ball.
Who's the play-by-play guy? Who's the color guy?
Neil's the play-by-play guy, sorry.
I've somehow prioritized myself here.
It's so unlike you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I like to challenge the scouting report every once in a while.
There's always been something about pitching that has stuck with me.
Hey-oh.
A little short.
Oh, come on, guys, get your hands up.
There's always some personality you meet at a baseball game from just being around and like watching and letting your eyes wander and just taking it all in. Like I remember when I was a kid, my cousin, who was a couple years older than me, was like, hey, how many lights do you think are in that light tower? And he just wanted me to stare directly into the lights. And I did it because I was gullible. But that's what baseball is. Like, it's this whole stimulus. There's so much going on. There's something for everybody there. And that's kind of why I love doing it, is because you can just people watch and enjoy the whole atmosphere.
And the pitch, that looks like a can of corn to me.
Yeah, he just got under that one, Neil. I think he'd like to have that one back.
All right. And now here we are, truly at last call, Randy. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you.
Neil, it's always great to be back in Arizona with you. Look forward to a long season. Should be a lot of fun this year.
Yeah, good to get some reps out here at spring training, you know. They say these guys are out here to get in shape. I think, you know, we'll try to get the vocal cords in shape.
1-2. Pitcher gets strike 3, and that is that. The Sox win 5-2.
What do you know about Eddie Alvarez?
You know, that's a name I'm not very familiar with.
Well, you should have done some prep.
I admittedly was playing a little golf this morning. Should have been working.
Oh, he's nice.
Couldn't he give us a heads up?
Fucking Narc doesn't give us a heads up. We're in there calling the game to nobody. Look out, the stud. He better watch his back.
What a colorful shirt we have in attendance today. Can't quite, it looks like maybe all the MLB team logos she's wearing. I like that shirt. She looks like she had a wonderful day at the ballpark, and how could you not? The sun's out. It's springtime in Arizona. The home team got a win. What a magical day. Jason, how about that?
Yeah,
that's off the cuff.
I can't hear it if I don't have a headset on.
Look at that young fan down there in the front row trying to climb the net. I believe she's a Cincinnati Reds fan. You know, not all people from Cincinnati are that misbehaved at the ballpark.
I want to move this cord. Honestly, I think it's blocking out your wit.
Why do you love mini golf?
Oh, because you'll see, I don't walk great, right? So I'm not like a physically imposing specimen, but I am a hyper competitive human being.
I was born premature. As my parents tell the story, nearly died, and a doctor helped save me.
Cerebral palsy, or CP, is a disorder that happens when parts of the brain that control muscles are damaged during pregnancy or birth. It can affect muscle coordination for walking, vision, and speech. Jason Benetti has had several surgeries and years of physical therapy.
So there are very few things that I'm good at, or possibly good at, that I can be hyper competitive in. I got a shot at some smack talk and at being good.
Where are we going? Castles and coasters?
Castles and coasters.
What do they have?
Yeah, there were some concerns or a discussion at least of, are we going to catch some heat? Is throwing in a miniature 18 holes, hitting cups at a miniature golf course, is that cheating ourselves? Is that cheating the viewers, our shareholders? Is that cheating the C-suite? Are we going to be accused of pulling one over? And I think there's a few things here. One, I love mini golf.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. And I had a great time. Two, golf's really fucking expensive this time of year.
Yeah, we're like peak season.
We're not going to be playing grab ass in here, I'll tell you that. We're going to be trying to hit cups. We are playing for the micro B. $300 bonus if we go under par.
That's a micro bonus, you said.
That's a micro bonus, the micro B. But to shoot under par, I've never shot under par at a miniature golf course. Have you?
No, they're usually impossible.
Exactly. So it's not like this isn't a layup by any stretch. Have you seen us putt? We stink.
You'd literally have a better chance breaking par, I think, on a real golf course.
Dude, I 5-putted yesterday.
The C-suite said we got to play 18 holes. That's it.
Yes, that's true.
And that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. Tell you what, though, this does help with the budget.
Yeah. What I would say is that is the one barrier to you playing for the Yankees that I see. The one barrier is the facial hair.
Well, thank you.
We were hoping to play some putt-putt, and we need one putter and one ball, please.
Are you a roller coaster guy?
I can be.
Yeah?
I don't know about the upkeep.
No, it's your choice.
Red's good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, my guy said number 4, no question.
Number 4.
He said it's the best one.
All right.
So I'm going to trust him.
Yeah, you want me to go over the local ground rules or what?
Please. Is this a 6 situation, 6 max, or what are we?
That's a great.
Oh, wow. It's getting ready to go.
After everybody tees off, the person closest to the cup putts first and continues to putt until the ball is in the golf cup. If a ball leaves the fairway, it is considered out of bounds and should be replaced where it left the fairway with 1 penalty stroke. And then there's just one more rule, and I like that they have this. Have fun.
Have fun.
I need to tell Jason about the rub of the green.
Are you familiar with the rub of the green?
I'm not.
It's just the luck in golf. They call it the rub of the green. I wonder what
they said the robe of the green. Nicely done. Okay. Do you guys ever play GoldenEye?
Yeah, of course.
So this looks like the temple.
I would hole up with proximity mines. That was my favorite thing to do.
It's the best. A pipe shot.
Oh
no!
No!
Judges?
What do we do?
It's the rub of the green.
That's the rub of the green.
Oh! As I said. There's power in this frame. Okay. so much pace, though. I don't know what it's going to do. That's what's good?
That seems kind of mediocre. Guys, this hole is
looks difficult.
So hard. You got to bank, go all the way past the Cedar Creek Mill, through the mill wheel, and navigate these rocks.
Are you a resident of Cedar Creek? If I play that angle through this, I'm destined for that rock, I think, right?
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
I mean, I think you got to.
That's great drama.
Oh!
Wow.
That's huge. And you got an angle through there.
Jason, I'm sure you get this question a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm curious who your, your broadcasting North Star was or is.
Do you know Sean McDonough?
Yeah.
You know the announcer, Sean McDonough? So he was great to me when I was in college. He was like, listened to tapes, was very encouraging. And all I've done to repay him is do an impersonation of him over and over and over again. No, he's great. He's one of my guys. Ian Eagle, you know Ian Eagle. Brian Anderson, who's a golf guy in some ways too. And DJ, honestly, DJ's narration has just really inspired me.
I appreciate that. I love it. Take that.
Because Dom was telling us yesterday.
Dom's a good dude.
He was, he's learned from Bob Euchre and Bob Costas now. He's been, and I said, those guys are very different to me, but one thing I think that they both have in common is patience. I feel like Costas is so good at not rushing baseball.
Can we get moving here?
Yeah, sure, sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I know. And I said I gotta keep my head on a swivel with this guy,
I was doing a bit.
Struck me right off the bat as like, oh man, this guy's gonna keep me off balance.
Well, he's truly pitching backwards too. They talk about usually you're throwing fastball early in the count, and then you're trying to put hitters away with the curveball. Benetti's going curveball. He's getting over that 12-6. He's truly pitching you backwards, keeping you off balance.
I was off balance, and I appreciate that. I like being around people that keep me off balance.
Yeah.
Is there a broadcaster yips?
Yes.
Really?
Everybody's got bad games.
Sure.
Everybody's got bad games.
But I guess the yips would be like, repeatedly can't do the easy stuff.
Yeah.
Is that, you ever seen that happen? Not to you, but.
Well, there's this one guy, you may have heard the story, Jim Brockmeyer.
Okay.
He was a minor league baseball announcer, and he just kind of lost his mind.
Lasted for a couple seasons.
He did last a couple seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a person.
And he just couldn't make the call anymore, couldn't follow the game?
Yeah, he had something odd happen at home, and it got to him.
He has no idea.
None.
That was a TV show he was describing.
Oh, well, yeah, I had no clue. I think I would say that was probably one of 7 or 8, statements he made that were total jokes, and I didn't know. I mean, he's kind of operating on a different. But I'm also cool with I'm not in on that one. There's going to be another pitch here coming pretty soon. I watched a few go by, and I'm like, that's a strike. I got you. But I'm gonna swing here at some point.
You're trying to time it up.
Yeah. What are you trying to accomplish each night in the booth, and what do you hope someone takes away from listening to you?
It should be obvious, but I guess we're not hitting the mark. No, I want people to enjoy. Work is hard. I don't have a hard job. I don't work hard. You guys definitely don't work hard. I do think people come back from work and they just want to sit down and enjoy the game and have a laugh and learn something new. So we want some combination of people having a really good time and enjoying themselves and learning something. Oh no.
See, maybe we were all.
Cash. What an absolute travesty that was. Doing games every day and learning how to get better every day. You say something the night before that you don't like or that you don't like the way it sounds, fix it tomorrow. And how often do you really have a chance in life to just go perform again?
Jason, do you have a catchphrase?
Not yet. Do you want to create one though?
We could workshop if you want.
Give me a couple options. Try it on this putt, just whatever comes to your mind.
All right.
Okay?
Bang-a-lang! That's in the hole for Benetti.
Just because I feel like you're close to something, just let it rip.
Okay. and the ball goes down the hole, and that's no, that's hard. How do you sit up at night like thinking about it?
Give it a shot.
Yeah, that's a hard seat to be in.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just gonna copy somebody, you know.
Just whatever comes to mind when the ball hits the cup. Okay, you got to feel the emotion of it, right?
Yeah.
Like you got to be somewhere in between fan and player.
Here he is, Jason Benetti, the par of his life. And it's confetti for Benetti! That's good! I had a minute to think about it though. But I know Jim Nantz sits up there all day waiting for the final call. Like, you know, you gotta have, like, I feel like it's probably harder in a baseball game.
We need one that's more universal.
Okay.
That was very specific, and it will always be in my heart.
Yeah. Hey-oh! I don't know.
See, it's tough once you get to the second one.
All right, you go over there.
I think the beauty of a good call lies sometimes in the specificity of being able to hit a alliteration or a rhyme or a callback to something. Or maybe I'm very off base with that though. But let's see, Randy.
One of the greatest things a TV announcer can do is let the moment breathe. You let the crowd take over, and you just lay out.
I didn't even think about that.
It was a total trap.
Just lay out, man. It's not about him. It's not about you. It's about the moment.
They teach you that at Syracuse?
Eminem taught me that.
Oh, no, that's 3. Hitting 4 here. Fuck. We're a little worried. It's a bit of a Chuck Knobloch situation. The yips are like the hiccups for me.
Yeah.
They just come. Sometimes they come and go.
Just randomly?
Every like 6-9 months, I just start struggling with short putts.
Really?
Yeah. But it's not something that I freak out about. Like a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, I'm unfixable." It's like, yeah, it'll go away.
Did you ever think like if you freaked out about it, maybe they'd go away?
There it is. Come on, get down there.
Stretch.
Damn, that's a 6.
Did you make a birdie?
I did.
Yes. I mean, he just picked up a lot of strokes.
Accidental.
Oh, I think we're going down the hill.
Is there a third is there like an intermediate level, or is it just these two?
Unless you got a way to bank it and run it down the path.
Do you have the blueprints for the course at all?
No, but if you ever need a spotter, don't hesitate to give me a call.
Really?
Yeah, I can feed you this in real time.
You won't take any flights before 10 a.m. Right.
Is that right?
That's a hard and fast rule.
That really?
Or after 6.
Nor after 6. I'm working in a very tight window.
Yeah, there were some big true 3-shotters out there.
And I've never seen so many tiered holes on a putt course before.
Yeah.
Where you're hitting a hole up top and it's funneling down to another level, sometimes even funneling down to a 3rd level.
But you got to get it there, homie.
I didn't think about that.
Let him in.
I'm not sure why he's playing drip speed.
I don't know.
How did yours?
I don't know. I got lucky, I guess.
I'll give Jason the line.
2. Let him in.
That's what I was shooting. That's what we were shooting for. That was the holy
well,
grail.
here it comes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're
an
shooting
auto.
for.
That's an auto 1 if you hit
Good
it.
6 there, big.
That's an honest 6.
Saddle.
It's like that par 3 in Dornick.
I would say less than 50% of the time I walk off a golf course and I want to go play again. Every time I walk off a miniature golf course, I want to like truly go back out and play.
Some of those holes though I don't want to play again.
Oh no.
This is what hell's gonna be like. This.
What a shot!
Oh, man. Close! Okay.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
Huh.
threes. Honestly, a couple of those I think should have been par fours, if I may.
That's part of the hole?
This is a par 3?
Yeah, this is.
Sheesh.
That's ridiculous.
Listen, we added a 2 over at the turn, ballooned to 4, battled back.
Neil, when you're close to under par, when does it normally go wrong?
Right here.
Really?
You got a front row seat. But I'm 2 over instead of 2 under. That's when it really. But we can't hide from the dragon. We gotta go get him. All right.
Maybe he's wrong, folks.
Come on, baby.
Maybe today's the day.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Maybe all of that history is going to get washed
Maybe
away
today is
here
the day.
at Castles and Coasters.
All right.
Good 3.
Par.
So good.
Slid it on by.
That's a big putt. Oh! The plumber's up there. Oh!
Birdie!
Let's go!
Amazing! It's like 100 miles an hour, and it's sad.
All right, 2 of them.
Phenomenal. We were just workshopping some things.
Yeah. Just boys being boys.
Oh, ride the rails, buddy.
Yeah, I got lucky
What is
there.
that thing in the middle?
I don't know.
It feels medieval and it feels torturous. Oh, nice too.
Oh, back to level par?
How can you tell if he's going to collapse? Is there a body language thing I should be looking for?
No, we're really working on the body language.
Oh! God. Big putt here.
Jason, you were asking earlier.
It's the grunting.
All right. Where are we going next?
I think we're through the pagoda.
Again?
Again.
What fortune?
This is called, in the golf course industry, we call this great routing.
I think it's a 3-shotter.
3-shotter?
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Hey, that's okay. That's all right.
Time here. We're gonna hit it hard.
Yeah, I like that.
Come back.
Stop.
Oh.
Oh, that's so brutal.
Oh, no.
Hey, get in your process here.
Okay.
Get in the think box.
I mean, it's truly up the fall line.
So, what are you seeing?
Well, we gotta get it. I mean, we gotta ride the ridge. It's gotta be a
I think you see if you hit it straight, it's gonna.
Yeah.
I think you gotta start it just a touch right.
Okay.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I just don't want it to. I gotta ride the ridge. I get it.
All right. Well, don't talk in the play box.
Okay.
God, that was such a good putt.
Yeah. Man, what a beast of a hole.
People talk about the stretch at the Players, right? TBC Sawgrass. You talk about the bear trap. I would honestly put the finishing stretch of course for it at Castles and Coasters up against any of those. Go out there and shoot under par those last 3 holes. You're not going to. You're simply not going to.
Oh, come on.
No.
What?
All right, that's a good. I mean, that's.
Damn.
2 over.
Oh, man. I am heartbroken.
I'm sending my last Titleist up there. Whoever gets it, treat it well.
That's a 3.
So that's a 3.
Okay. Bogey?
Bogey. I think Jason and I are gonna be in a fight for.
That's a 4.
Wow, great.
Oh!
Honestly, if we had walked into this 1 under, it would have been tough.
All right.
Tough to bring it home.
Great playing with you.
Great playing with you,
thank you for joining us.
Great
playing with you.
Yes. It's all right. A lot to learn from chapter 11.
Yeah.
Can I ask a post-game question?
Yes.
What is there to learn?
It's to learn that, well, that's a great question. We have to get a lot better. I see a lot of glimmers of good game, both on the big course and here on the miniature golf course. I like being in the cauldron, right? Like, there's a lot to reflect on here tonight. Like, yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it burns. It's hot. We're gonna watch the tape, and we're gonna get better. Overall, I think we followed the rules, especially the last rule on the scorecard. And what was that? Do you remember that?
Have fun.
That's right. And I had a great time. No more questions.
That's enough for my guy.
Yeah, that was a tough finish, but it's always good to, touch the sun a little bit.
Yeah, of course, feel alive.
I mean, like the wind.
It's kind of like
wax is gonna move.
the nervousness of the first pitch, right? You just want to feel something.
Yeah, I know.
It
would have been cool to have a pro like Benetti there to call a special moment at the end.
I know. He would have done it justice.
Yeah. Alas.
That's all right. We're going to get him one day.
One day.
Neil finished with a 56, 4 over par.
What if I just rip this up right now? I am so mad.
Mad as hell.
Second place. Big Randy with a 62.
Yes.
Jason shot a 64.
Okay. What was the back nine?
34.
For this guy?
Oh, yeah.
And I think, the reality is season 12, whenever that is, if that is, we're going to carry some debt with us. But as our guy Dom told us, we just got to keep swinging. Keep swinging away at the debt. Keep working. Keep knocking it down. And we'll get there one day.
Yeah. I wonder how long I'm going to keep this good.
Looks good. Could get option to AA though.
This has been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. This has been Strapped, and we are all poorer now.
But
what?
Richer.
They want me to say we're richer for the experience, and it hit me in the heart, and it's been great fun, and I really enjoyed myself. And you know what? Losing doesn't really do that to me. But yes, I was richer for having met you.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, now we got that on tape.
No confetti for Benetti!
I've been young, I've been old, I've been high.